Hey guys, today we're talking sizing, padding and strapping for Clone Trooper armour. Let's go. So, like I said, we're talking about sizing, strapping and padding up Clone Trooper armour. If you're making your own custom sets of armour for cosplay, hopefully this will give you some ideas and maybe help you a little bit. But it's mainly how I'm doing my Clone Trooper armour. I'm more than welcome to suggestions. If you've got any ideas or different ways of doing things, please leave them in the comments below. I will certainly have a look at them. So let's get started. Now, first and foremost with any set of armour is the sizing. The sizing has got to be right for you. Now, in the case of Clone Trooper armour, most of these are vacuum formed kits. Sometimes the makers do different sizes, taller and shorter limbs for taller and shorter people, but generally they are the same size. Now with these, they usually come in two halves and you have to put them together. You can kind of see the seam line here where they've been put together. This has to be your best guess at sizing it to you. I see a lot of clones and sometimes stormtroopers, but mostly clones. The armour is very oversized. They've made everything too big and it makes you look really clunky and just it doesn't look right. The Clone Trooper armour is really figure hugging and it's something you just have to pay attention to when you're putting it together. So it's just making sure everything on you is sized correctly and all works together, nothing's bumping into each other, nothing sticks out too much. Everything just hugs your figure closely but comfortably. Now the second part of this is the padding. Once you've got everything sized correctly, you can start padding out to fit your body. For mine, I just used EVA foam. You can see in here I've got strips just lining the inside and it's pushed out at certain points to help the armour sit on my body a little better. This will be just adjusting the angle on which it sits on my body. You can see on the thigh armour here I've got some pieces just at the top. This really helps just shift it into the right place so it's not knocking into anything else. And especially with your arms and legs, you've got to have that freedom of movement, otherwise everything's going to start catching and rubbing, and that's what we don't want. So like I said, for mine I used EVA foam. This is just cheap floor mat foam. It's quite solid but obviously a little squishy, so it has that little bit of give when putting it on, and it's just kind of firm enough to seat things in the right position. If you wanted something softer, you could go for upholstery foam. This I say would be more for comfort and just slight adjustment because it does squish a lot. And overall I think using something like EVA foam is good. These bits are all just glued in with hot glue, so it's a nice solid kind of glue, but you can rip it out if need be. The arms and legs tend to be pressure fit, so these are just all padded out to fit my limbs. It's the easiest way to slide them on and off without straps getting in the way. Now there is some additional padding on things like the shoulders. Let's grab this. This is my shoulder padding. What I'm using for shoulders, elbows and knees to boost them out to where they should be are foam knee pads. So these are the ones you can get in any kind of DIY sort of store where they sell building materials, things like that. They are, I think they're EVA foam still, but they're like a more durable EVA foam with a felt inside. So this is one of my shoulders. What I've done is use the knee strap. So this goes on my arm, like so. The strap goes into my armpit basically, like that. Now I've boosted the shoulder bell up a little bit with a strip of EVA foam, and there is a long strip of Velcro on there which attaches to the inside of another piece of Velcro on the shoulder bell. Now the kit I bought was an Imperial Surplus kit, and on that there was an option to buy a strapping kit. I bought that, but you could easily make it yourself. On the inside here we've got some nylon webbing with Velcro attached. Mine just attaches on the inside of here with Velcro, and this top piece here goes up to under the shoulder straps, so that hides under there, and then it dangles out of the bottom and attaches to the upper bicep. Here we go. You can see I've padded out my upper bicep with foam and Velcro, and that just lays in there like that. The left side, so it should go to this side. So that'll be held up by the Velcro at the top, something like that, and it just keeps the spacing correct between the shoulder and the arm. It also gives me a bit of stature in the shoulders by boosting it up. It makes you look a bit more in proportion when you've got the helmet and armour and everything. Everything just kind of gets boosted out a little bit. Now in terms of extra padding, the only thing that needs really extra padding are the elbows and knees. This is my knee, so it's got some silicone straps that I put on there. It's made out of EVA foam. There's a sheet of regular floor mat and then a knee pad on top. This was all ground and carved to shape to sort of give it that nice taper. Now I actually managed to find some self-adhesive felt. I didn't expect this to work as well as it did, but this I actually cut little bits for and stuck on top of the EVA foam. It actually really nicely evens out the surface texture. So to put this on, I just used the elastic strap of the knee pad that was on there. That's the actual fastening around my knee, and then the white strap, which is a silicone strap, is actually just decorative, and that just does shut with a snap. It's actually pretty comfortable and pretty tidy. I have put some Velcro on the actual knee bit itself, and I may put some on the suit just to keep it in place, but that's going to require some more testing and just seeing how I get along when I'm trooping. On the elbow here you can see it in sort of a more of a raw state. I used another set of foam knee pads. These ones are a little different. It's a bit more of a denser EVA foam I think, but I cut it to shape and now I just need to grind it and trim it so that it fits more kind of discreetly in there. But that's kind of what they look like when you just kind of trim them and pop them in. Again, it has the functional elastic strap from the knee pad, and then the plastic strap on this one is just decorative. Now there are a few other main strapping systems for this set of clone armour. The first being this nylon belt. It is a thick nylon belt. This goes around my middle, like so. And hanging from this are two nylon straps. Now they hang from loops and have strips of Velcro at the bottom. Now these attach to the thighs. Like I said, they kind of pressure fit as well, but then these straps will keep them in position. There's Velcro on the inside. Like that, there we go. Like I said, there's quite a freedom of movement because it's all sized correctly. But that's that. Now this nylon belt that goes around my middle is hidden by my abdomen piece. This does up my Velcro at the back. And that'll sit and hide that strap quite nicely. Now the only other bit that I have is this, which is a set of heavy duty braces. These are just like trouser braces, but I guess they're meant for sort of holding up heavy work overalls or something. But these are what I use to position my butt piece. So on the butt there's this little tab at the top, which has been left on. The brace is clipped to it. I've already got all this positioned sort of height-wise, so it should be right. That goes over there. The butt hangs sort of in place, and these then clip to the top of my abdomen armour. Once that's all set, it should sit right on my butt, and the club piece should just snap straight into place. There we go. And that's it. That's just the main harnessing system for the clone. The rest just sits on top and is all pressure fit, apart from those straps that I've got on the arms and whatnot. But yeah, other than that, that's how you strap up the internal section of a clone. So there we are. That's how you size, strap and pad a set of clone trooper armour. I hope this was of help, and like I said, if you have any suggestions for different ways to do it, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. As you can see, I'm pretty much there with the armour. I've got a few tiny little jobs to do just to sort a few things out, but other than that, I'm just ready to show it to you guys. So that big reveal is coming very soon in the next video. I hope to see you there. Until then, of course, take care. Bye bye.